Most anything, so just do what you love. Live it, share it, you know it's what you're dreaming of. What we love, what we do makes a difference in me and you.
Hi everyone, it's Pauline from Pauline Stampin' Stampede, and today I'm casing the catalogue. This is on page 24 of the August to December holiday mini catalogue. So I wanted to actually just show you how I've done this card. I have made a few variations on it, and that I'm going to show you what I've done. I lifted up the layer so that it's not actually straight onto the Whisper White cardstock. So the first thing you'll need is a piece of Whisper White base card. You'll also need a piece of Whisper White cardstock that measures 10 centimeters by 14¼ centimeters. So I've got that. I've also got a piece of designer series paper from the catalogue, and it comes to it's like that on one side and it's like this on the other side, and to create the two cards I've actually just cut across the middle there. So it also measures 10 centimeters by about 7½ centimeters each piece roughly. And then what I have done is use the blending brush, and I've gone around with Misty Moonlight and on a drop sheet and just gone around all the whole sheet of designer series paper. So I'm going to glue that down onto there. The other thing I have done is cut a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and the Whisper White cardstock measures the same size as this layer. So it is 10 centimeters by 14¼ and I have actually cut it using the dies. So you're going to take this die and cut it along with the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Going to take those. Then what I did is I have actually run it through the textured impressions. I think I've got the where is it? Yep, so this is the, Tasteful Texture 3D embossing folder. So I have run that through the machine. Once I've cut it, I then ran it through the machine. You could do it either way. Now what we're going to do is I've actually also cut from the designer series paper one of the houses. I've also got one of the other houses from the designer series paper, and using a dimensional, we're going to raise that up, and it creates the illusion of an extra part of the house. You'll notice in the catalogue there is actually a third house joined to this part of it, again raised up so that you can have that. I've also taken the designer series paper with one with the words on the back, and I have cut out one of the reefs, and I'm actually going to move that and put that onto this part of the house. And then using dimensionals again, just going to put 3 dimensionals onto the house, and I'm going to leave that aside to just dry for a little bit. I've also cut some words from Our House to Yours. I have fussy cut out one of the large trees and one of the smaller trees. All right, so to put this card together, what you do is take your designer series paper and glue down this, and it will completely cover this piece of Whisper White. And then what I'm going to do is I want to use this piece because I don't want too much of a wave across here, and I don't need as much there, so I'm actually going to just cut that off. Okay, oops. And pop that down onto there. Then what I'm going to do is I need one of my, so I'll just work out which way I want my wave to go. I will take it off the edge because I am going to have this snow coming down this way, so I will actually be able to, all right, so I'm happy with, yep, where that goes. So just eyeball that, and I'm not going to glue right to the outer edge here because I will be cutting it off. So Just going to tilt that up a little bit to give it a bit more of a defined little drop. And then taking my third piece, stick that down onto there. And then we turn this over and we're going to cut away, so I didn't even need to put the glue there, but that's okay. So get your scissors and cut off that. Might need to wait a little bit till it dries so that it doesn't actually move around so much, but if it's okay, just get rid of that. Okay. Alright, so now we've got that onto there. Now I'm going to add the house. Get rid of those bits, yep. And pop down the house sort of about there, I guess. And if you've got the stamps, you can add the smoke coming out of the stairs, out of the chimney, sorry. And then what you're going to do is pop down one of the trees. I'm just going to glue that to the back, and I'm okay with it actually going a little bit off the edge of the card, because I do actually have, I think my dimensional's just in the way a little bit, so I'm just going to tuck it under there. So that goes down onto there. And then grab the other little tree. And he's going to just tuck in under that one. And I'm just going to grab a little extra dimensional and pop it under that part of the house. Okay, and then using some foam strip that I have previously cut into lengths, just snip off that bit, and then that will actually go onto my words. Pop that down onto there. All right, just trim that a little bit, neaten that up. All right, then taking some Tombow and my base card and pop it down onto there. Give it a little bit of a twist and a wiggle. Alrighty, and so that is our card for today, and that is the other variation of the card using different words. And if you want to, you can actually see it in the catalogue, and that is this card here that I have cased. And if you would like to see on my blog, paulinebennetts.blogspot.com, you can actually see I have cased all of these cards. So you'll be able to actually check out this one that I have cased earlier this week as well. All right, thank you for watching. Bye.
So just do what you love. Live it, share it, you know it's what you're dreaming.